Hello, my name is Gavin Neat and I am the CEO and founder of WelcoMe. WelcoMe used to be just an app, but it is now also a web app. This means that we can integrate it directly into our venue websites. So here's a super example of the Wave in Coventry, where if you go to their website and click on their Access for All page, you will get taken to information about how accessible their venue is, but also a direct link to WelcoMe, where you can set up your own profile, or indeed just plan a visit if you already have a profile. So there you will find general information about the venue, you'll get email addresses and you'll get locations via a map and opening times, and you'll be able to check out exactly how accessible the venue is through our venue access. So this is how they can help you when you arrive, or indeed how accessible the venue is itself. Here's another super example. This is Brunel Museum in London, where if you click on Visit and Accessibility, you'll be taken to a page very similar to the one at the Wave. If you scroll down, you'll be able to find out how accessible the venue is, but then information and a direct link to the WelcoMe platform. You can also check out the accessibility and how the staff will be able to help you when you arrive. So let's take a look at what the visitor's experience is. So first of all, they need to set up a profile. They can do this through my.well-co.me or directly through the website they are visiting. Within the profile, they get to put in a picture, their name, an email address, and the areas that they would like staff to have awareness of. In here, we have a list of around about 31 different disabilities and conditions. Once the person's put that in, they can then save it, and then they can specify some of the physical accessibility options that they would like if they are available at that particular venue. Now we have the opportunity to have a look at some of the venues that are on the platform, and we have venues from Stornoway all the way down to Bournemouth. But what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at our demonstration venue. So we type in the name of the venue at the very top, we click on that and we can look at all of the information about the venue prior to planning our visit. So on here, as with all of the others, we have general information, the address and the opening hours of the venue, as well as some reviews that other people might have done. We also have venue access, including how they can help us when we arrive. So let's now plan the visit. When do we want to go? And now answer some of the questions the venue might have set up in advance of us booking. So, would you like to go over your personal emergency evacuation plan? The venue can add any questions they want to this particular section. Now, what do you want to do on this visit? This is where the visitor gets a chance to put in some free text relevant to their specific needs on that day. They can also put in any supported requirements that they might have, and this is an extensive list including things like large print, BSL, lip reading, hearing loop, but these are only available if the venue is offering those, so we're managing the expectations of the visitor before they arrive. Once these have been filled in, we can then press Send. This visit now pops up on our screen as pending. Let's take a look at what happens on the venue screen when somebody plans a visit. First of all, we're going to log in. This is at app.well-co.me, and we can see there are visits popping up on the screen. Oh, here's one that's just come in now. Here's Gavin. We can find out a little bit more information about Gavin, what he looks like, which areas he wants us to have awareness of. We also get the response that Gavin put in about his PEEP, and indeed the message about meeting and visiting Andrew. Here is a real key part to everything that we do with WelcoMe. Here is an overview of visual impairment and some top tips on how to interact, an overview of epilepsy and some first aid, and then an overview of ataxia and some information on what you should do when you meet somebody with ataxia.
Hi, I'm Dan.
And I'm Tallulah.
Don't worry if you haven't heard about ataxia before. It's pretty rare and we're going to explain it to you now.
Ataxia is the umbrella term for a group of neurological conditions that gradually destroys your cerebellum and affects your ability to control movement and send signals throughout your nervous system.
So now we know a little bit more about who's coming to our venue, we can click the Accept button. When the visitor arrives, they can click the Manual Arrival button, which will confirm with your staff that they are at the building. When they've pressed the Arrival button, this triggers a message to the venue to say, please take a quick look again at some of the information you need to know before you meet me. Now let's take a quick look at the management system. From here, we can check out feedback. Within 24 hours of carrying out a visit, the disabled person will be asked to give feedback to the staff. This will be a star rating, but also some free text to let them know how well your staff member did. You also have access to editing your own venue. From here, you can change any of the information about your venue on that day. We also have a resources page. This is information on how to set up your profile, how to change your password, how to market and tell other people about this amazing new service you offer. And we also have training, which is access to all of the information from all of the charities, like here, Finding Your Feet, which gives an overview of the condition and top tips on how to interact. If you would like more information, please contact us at hello@well-co.me.